Hi guys. I'm having a little bit of a bad day. It's not like terrible. Trust me, I've definitely had worse, but I don't know if I mentioned him yet. His name is Jaden. He's a new kid and I like him a lot. He's really nice and he's really cool and fun to talk to and easy to be around. But now it seems he now seems to be flirting around with my now ex-friend Grace. Like, I've finally decided that I've just had enough of her bullshit. Like, I can't handle her anymore. Like, any friendship that had survived through all of our little fights and our big fight in the summer, it's gone. Like, there was scraps of it left and now it's just gone. And she now seems to think it's wonderful that she and Jaden are flirting. I wouldn't really have a problem with that, but I have a huge crush on him, and I actually thought he might have a crush on me. So that, like, really tears me apart inside, like, so much that I had to set up an altar. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a candle and the elements and a censer and a goddess representation. It's just for the goddess. I don't know if I'll set up one for the god because I'm not as connected with him, but it's just for the goddess for when I need to have like a real heart-to-heart talk with her. So I'm pretty peeved. Like, she wrote in one of her statuses that, oh, I'm waiting up for someone tonight at 1 o'clock. He's so stubborn, he won't talk to me until then. And I still have his watch, but it's broken. LMAO. It's like, great. So she has his watch and she's waiting until 1 o'clock to talk to him in the morning. It's like, great. And it kind of sucks since she has like practically every single class with him and I have one. That's like 3 times a week. So I spend about 3 hours with him a week while she spends like 36 hours a week with him. It's insanity. Like, that's crazy. It sucks. So amidst my short experience of just about crying and begging the goddess to help me out here and dumping my mint all over my magazines and trying desperately to salvage most of it, which I did, thank god, because it took me forever to harvest all of it. Like, I had a pretty big bowl full and I just like knocked it over. I was like, oh, come on, I knocked it over. So I was like, sorry, I know, I effed up. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you or wished death on my friend. I honestly wished that she would die. Like, I wished she would just drop dead or break her neck or get shot in the face or something. But then she channeled my energy into something else. When I get angry or really inspired, I tend to write poems. I tend to rhyme fairly well when I'm pissed off or really sad, or I just write well. I tend to write well, I think, when I'm sad or angry or inspired or really happy. I actually am I draw really well when I'm happy. So I wrote a little poem. It kind of sounds like a song, but I don't really want to sing it to you because that would be really, really weird because I have a terrible voice right now and it's all croaky and it's like blah. And I just have a terrible voice anyway. I suck at singing. So please, please don't judge. I have terrible singing and I wrote it in my Book of Shadows. So I think I'm going to start taking my Book of Shadows to school so I can just jot down things during the day. Because when I get home it's all just befuddled and I don't have time to write and I'm just too tired and I just don't care enough to write. And we get 5 minutes between each class, so that'll be enough to like write everything down really quickly instead of reading, which sucks. But I can read it at home. And this, I think, is an American series. It's called, the first one's called Wake. I'm in the second one, which is called Fade. It is the most amazing book ever. Anyway, I'm off topic, but this is an amazing book. Read the books. Wake, Fade, and I don't know what the last one is. I'll probably be finished this book by tonight, so when I get it tomorrow, I will post a video, probably another DIY Wicca video, and I will show you this book. It'll probably be, it'll probably say Fade on it, but right now it just looks backwards to me. So I'm gonna half sing this song and this little tiny poem. This is pretty small for me. I used to write poems as diary entries, and this is pretty tiny. Like, rhyming is pretty normal for me, and when I get pissed off I just write words too, but this is okay. I think I'm just gonna say it to you guys because I suck at singing, and I don't really want to sing to you because it'll be so embarrassing if I sound terrible, but nobody can sound as bad as some singers. Like, it makes me want to giggle how bad some people are, and I hope you guys can hear me. So I'm just gonna say it to you guys. Let's get this over with. It's just a little paragraph. Everything's wrong, nothing is right. I see my dreams drift out of sight. He likes her and I like him. He changes his mind on a whim. His watch is broken and she is scared, and I feel like he never cared. So I stay up like them tonight, blindly hoping for a fight. She might scream and he could yell, but they might never tell. So now I sit in my room, silently begging for my doom. So that is about my now ex best friend. That was supposed to be an X, not a cross your fingers sign. Let's see if I can do this properly. Okay, you are in between my feet. So, ex-best friend. Remember that. Well, ex-friend. She wasn't my best friend. Well, maybe at one time she was, kind of. And my crush Dayton. And it looks like I have just about no chance with him now. Guess I'll have to go back to liking Colton and Jordan and several other guys in our grade. But I was really, really hopeful about Caden. God, no, not Caden. Caden's like... yeah, not the greatest person in the world. He's a dick, and he's kind of dumb, and yeah, and he's just, like, and he's just such a pervert, too. God. Ugh. Anyway, that's not the topic. I really was hoping something for Jaden and me, because he was really nice and down to earth, and somebody I could actually talk to, kind of, and joke around with and stuff, without feeling like a total dork. Like, my head and heart didn't feel like they were gonna explode around him, which is usually what happens when I talk to guys, and, like, guys that I really, really like. I just about yawned right there. So, that is my poem thingy. It sounds really messed up when you're not singing it. Well, kind of singing it. So I'm gonna go. So, watch my first episode of DIY Wicca, because it's my first episode. Yay me! I finally got around to posting that. I'm gonna be posting a video about my cat Static, because somebody was like, oh, could you please post a video about your cats? You always talk about them. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video for each one of my cats, but I definitely do want to do a video for Static, because she was very close to me, and I miss her so much, like, every day. And I am going to post a video about ghosts. So, and I think we're going to get a head start on this right now. So, what do you think about ghosts? Do you believe in them, or do you not believe in them? So, write yes or no, and write the reason why you believe in them, or don't believe in them. Or you can message me. Because either one, either or. And I really prefer if you send me a message, because I don't usually get to all of the comments, because it's just a pain to write your name and get it spelled right, and then say, oh, that's cool, or something. When you send me a message, I can actually reply to it, even though it's you, because I'm terrible. So I'm gonna go, because this is a pretty long video, and it shouldn't be, so I have had a pretty bad day. So, goodbye! Blessed be. Make me feel better. I feel like crap. I feel like dying. In all honesty, I feel like killing myself, which is not an uncommon thing for me. You haven't seen me on one of my really bad days where I'm just bawling my eyes out. But anyway, goodbye. Bye. Make me feel better.